drinks down in the club.
Thank you.
I always keep that shit on top.
I'm going to start on time. Let's go. Crank that sound right up a bit. I think you can rerun it, please. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Galetti. I think we can just turn myself down a little bit. Thank you. My name is Joff van Reenen, and I will be conducting the auction this afternoon. Thanks for joining us. This auction has officially started. Welcome to the Galetti Golf and Country Club. Toilets behind you, Motherland Coffee outside. Thanks for joining us. I beg your pardon for what looks like a very, very busy afternoon. On behalf of the entire Galetti team, welcome to our commercial real estate auction for April 2025 auction season. It's going to be busy. We have 18 properties to get through this afternoon, multiple registrations across multiple platforms. Thank you to the Galetti team for handling all of those, as well as the admin team as well, who've done all the hard work for them. We have a great list of properties across Gauteng to get through, so please sit down, relax, get something to eat, get something to drink, and enjoy the next hour or so with us. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you very much to our sponsors for joining us this afternoon. As well as Killarney Golf and Country Club for hosting us as well. Registrations are still taking place outside. I see a couple of people walking in late. If you can hear my voice or you're watching the live stream on the TV outside, please make sure you register timeously. We do encourage pre-registrations so you avoid the rush on the day. I think you can play the background music as well. I don't mind. Make sure you register. We have bidders on multiple platforms live with us on the auction theatre. We do have proxy bidders. There are a few attorneys and family members bidding on their clients and family members' behalf, as well as proxy bidders. I mentioned that as well. We also have telephonic bidders coming in through our telephone table and online bidders through the Galetti app. Please know that they're all registered exactly the same as you have, and you're welcome to use those documents at any time. Make sure you make use of the QR code situated online, on the floor, on the screens, on the pull-ups as well, in around the room. I think you can give me a little bit more juice, please. Thank you. They have registered exactly the same as you. Please turn on your camera, point it at the QR code, and the electronic catalog will pop up on your screen. If you don't feel like getting a printed copy, I think we might have just run out outside as you walk in. If you are registered, obviously you have a printed catalog in front of you. If not, point your camera at the QR code. It'll pop up digitally on your screen. Ladies and gentlemen, these are going to be the rules of auction. I'm going to be going through very carefully. Shouldn't take too long. If there are any questions, just politely raise your hand. Mr. Reginald Dwight over there will be happy to answer any and all questions. At $1,000 a question, you do get a full refund from the attorneys that are present here today as soon as you leave the auction. These are the rules of auction. Galetti Commercial Industrial. Date and time is Wednesday, the 2nd of April. Clearly, we didn't have the auction yesterday, thank goodness. At 12 noon. Place of auction, Killarney Country Club, 5th Street in Houghton, Johannesburg, South Africa. The auction will be conducted in accordance with Section 45 of the CPA, Act 68 of 2008, and the Regulations 18 to 33, here referred to as the CPA. The auctioneer confirms that these rules of auction comply with Section 45 of the CPA. Welcome. The auctioneer also confirms that these rules of auction were made available to the general public at least 24 hours prior to the commencement of this auction. As a result, each bidder acknowledges and agrees that they've been granted adequate access to these rules of auction. The auctioneer hereby confirms that the auction was advertised according to Regulations 19 and 20 of the CPA. Total cost of the auction and conducting of the auction and auctioneer, 1,480,000 rands. The right of admission, Ricardo, of the auction is reserved, and the auctioneer reserves the right to refuse to register any natural juristic person at their sole discretion. Ladies and gentlemen, highly unlikely. Everybody is welcome, unless you're from Brakpan, Mr. Fox, or a little further than that. Just checking that you did give us your passport on the way here. Thank you, sir. Nice to see you again. Please be aware, the auction will commence at the published time and will not be delayed to allow any specific person or persons in general to take part in this auction. We started at 12 noon sharp. Unless otherwise announced, all lots are sold subject to reserve price and a 5 business confirmation period from the date of signature by the purchaser of the auction sale agreement in favor of our seller. That is our confirmation period. With regards to any lots is subject to a reserve price, such sale by auction is subject to a right to bid by or on behalf of the seller or auctioneer. The auctioneer is entitled to bid on behalf of the seller up to but not exceeding the reserve price. However, such provision is not applicable to an auction without reserve. The sale in respect of any lot is complete when the auction announces completion by the fall of the hammer and the statement sold. Until that announcement is made, a bid may be retracted. Please be aware, ladies and gentlemen, we do have, I think, 2 lots today that are no reserve. If you're thinking of getting something for your property portfolio at a no reserve basis, it could go for any figure. Hang on to the end of the auction. We have 2 lots coming up. It's going to be rather exciting. If you haven't seen a no reserve auction before, I suggest you stay and find out. Please be aware the CPA provides in section 45.2 that when goods are put up for sale by auction in lots, each lot is, unless there is evidence to the contrary, is regarded to be subject of a separate transaction, Ricardo. Thanks for the handling of the fee, Ricardo, as well. In compliance with Regulation 26.2, anyone that intends to bid at the auction must register his or her identity on the bidder's record prior to commencement of the auction. And such registration, thank you, that's for you. Such registration must meet the requirements of the Financial Intelligence Centre Act number 38 of 2001. In respect of the establishment and verification of identity of the person or persons must sign that registration entry. You guys that on? Perfect. Perfect. Want me to announce that? Thank you. Business partners will be giving out hampers to everybody that buys a property today. I think a lot of hampers because we got 18 properties. Anyone that buys a hamper will be anyone buys a property will be signing you up. You get your secret hamper, compliments of business partners outside. I might just put no reserve myself, but I can't. The auctioneer may, in his or sole discretion, determine whether or not regulatory and FICA requirements have been satisfied, and in terms of the auctioneer may refuse to allow any person to register up to bid at that auction. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, highly unlikely. Any bidder who intends to bid on behalf of another or person or juristic person must produce a letter of authority that expressly authorizes such a bidder to bid on behalf of that person in accordance with Regulation 26.3. If you bid on behalf of yourself, ladies and gentlemen, obviously you are fine. You bid on behalf of a family member, a business partner, or somebody overseas, or your client, if you're one of the many attorneys that are here, thank you for your support. Obviously, make sure you fill out those proxy documents beforehand and be aware of the auction compliance rules with regards to your bids as well. The auctioneer shall compile a bidder's record and a bidder's roll in accordance with regulations, and that bidder's record shall be available for inspection at any time free of charge. The bidder's roll shall be available for inspection during the normal working hours without the charge of a fee at the premises of the auctioneers. In this case, we are situated in Rosebank. All prospective bidders are required to pay a registration deposit of $100,000 in order to successfully register as a participant at the auction. The deposit is refundable should the prospective bidder be unsuccessful in securing the highest bid. The auctioneer has a trust account in which all monies will be paid for the benefit of the seller, minus the agreed commissions. All prospective bidders are required to read out and understand the rules of auction and the auction sale agreement prior to commencement of the auction. And on registration, the bidder becomes bound by these rules if they are successful. Any person registered for this auction may object to these rules of auction and to the commencement of the auction, and such objection shall be recorded in the vendor's roll. Any objections online? Nothing. Any objections in the room, Ricardo? Thank you. We shall proceed. Okay, just tell them to log on to the app. They're always late. Traffic should be a little less now that some schools are out. Opportunities are knocking. The bidder acknowledges that it was afforded a reasonable period of time and opportunity to inspect the property prior to the commencement of this auction, as contemplated in terms and regulation 28.5 of the CPA, which inspection the auctioneer is obliged to provide to the bidder either electronically or traditional manner, or a physical inspection pursuant to the applicable laws at such time. In terms of Section 55.1 of the CPA, goods are sold puts toots as is, with no guarantees or warranty expressed or implied by the auctioneers. A bid shall be taken as proof that the bidder has inspected the goods and or lots and has satisfied itself with the condition of the goods for which or he or she bids. Please be aware. What you see, ladies and gentlemen, is what you get. Very important, everybody. If you've won the properties with all their good looks and wrinkles, what you see is exactly what you get. If there are any questions, just politely raise your hand again. One of the Galetti staff are happy to answer any and all questions. There are a few seats left. We might have to bring a few more seats in if our other bidders want to have a seat at the back. They may not want to stand as well. Conduct of the auction. The conduct of the auction is subject to control of the auctioneer, who has his sole right to regulate the bidding procedure. The auctioneer shall the auctioneer shall only read out these rules of auction prior to commencement of the auction if it is required to do so in accordance with Regulation 21.8. The auctioneer will announce the reason for the auction unless such reason is the normal and voluntary disposal of the property by the seller. Each and every purchaser acknowledges that in addition to the bid amount, the purchaser shall be liable to make payment of value-added tax if applicable. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you either pay VAT or transfer duty to SARS, never both. If you're unsure which one attracts to your property, just politely raise your hand. One of the Galetti staff will be happy to announce it if I don't announce it for each lot as we go through it. Please be aware. The auctioneer shall invite bidders to make successfully high bids for the property being auctioned, and the property will be sold to the highest bidder subject to these rules of auction. Ricardo, nice camera back of the head. Every bid shall constitute an offer to purchase. No bids may be withdrawn by the purchaser after the fall of the hammer. Please be aware the highest bid on any lot will be obligated to sign the auction sale agreement on the day on which such bid is accepted, which agreement the bidder acknowledges to have acquainted himself or herself therewith. Any refusal and or failure by the highest bidder to sign the auction sale agreement as contemplated in this rule shall constitute a breach of these rules of auction, and the auctioneer and or the sellers reserve the right to take whatever steps may be available to it in law to enforce its rights as a result of such breach. Highly unlikely, ladies and gentlemen. Our attorneys for the day are here. They're happy to answer any and all questions. Just politely raise your hand if you need a legal question answered as well. The highest bidder in respect of any lot bid upon shall pay a buyer's premium or a buyer's commission of 10% plus VAT over and above the bid price. These rules of auction may not be varied or amended unless agreed to in writing by the auctioneer. The auctioneer hereby confirms that to the extent that these rules of auction have been amended, that these rules of auction constitute the amended version. Please be aware, ladies and gentlemen, that they have been signed by the auctioneer, myself, Joff and Rhiannon, representing Galetti. Those are the rules of auction, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can run the promo one more time now that our room is full. Shred it again, please. Get everybody in the mood. Here we go. Rank it a bit. Those are the rules of auction, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our procedures. If you haven't been to a Galetti auction before, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for the support. We really enjoy and appreciate you taking your time. Can we open those doors a bit? Because people are trying to get in. It's a little full at the back there. They're trying to push through people. Grab some coffee, come inside, so have another seat. We've run out of chairs. We are trying to get some more in, so not everybody has to stand. But the people from Boksburg know how to stand all day because they're the ex-mayors. Nice to see you again, Foxy. I haven't forgot to mention that before. It's really nice seeing you. And Junior clearly is the same height, but looks a lot better than you do. Right, there we go. Those are the rules of auction. Thanks for joining us. Sit back, relax, enjoy the auction. Lot number one is up on the big screen. Please, any over to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's lot number one. Darius, where you going? What am I waiting for? Try and keep up. Just a doubting. Now I was going to start the auction, did you? Right. We do have telephone bidders coming in from our prehistoric telephone table, who's a little slow this morning. They've registered exactly the same as you have. Sorry, he's tired, he's sick, he has twins. They're small. He's what? Also, he's also small. Give him a couple of seconds to catch up as well. Lot number one, Darius, where's he hanging around? Is he on? Thank you, Darius. Just stand up so we can see you. 115, 115 Street in Springs. We're going down to the metropolis of Springs High, where you went to school, sir. Thank you, Doris. It's almost 927 squares. The good thing I know him. He can't throw anything at me from here. It's too far. GLA, or just over 1,700 square meters, 1,716. Projected gross annual income, just over 1.3 million rands, Doris, per year. Just keep nodding. I'll tell you, just keep nodding. That's fine. Projected 1.320 million rands per annum as a business one zoning, Doris. Vatable property. Just keep nodding, Doris. Doris has no clue what's going on. Vacant showroom is a 50-50 split showroom to workshop ratio. Prepaid electricity, previously occupied by Mahindra. Soon to be a new electric Asian shop near you, as they are selling thousands of them. Located in a high traffic area on 2nd Street. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Telephone bidder online, please. That would be you, Guy. Yeah, we happy? Can we go? Can we start? It was a late night, apparently, with twins. It's not your fault. Here we go. Telephones up, please. Bidders room. Thank you, Georgia. Here we go. We have it. Open them up, please, ladies and gentlemen. Any other go? 2 million now. 2 million opening bid, any other bid, ever 2, any other ever selling it 2 now. At 2 million opening bid, gentlemen, any other ever selling it 2 million, have it ever 2 now. At 2 million opening bid, here we go, gentlemen, have it ever 2, selling it 2 million. At 2 million, go with everybody, have it ever 2. I've got the bid already. At opening bid at 2, have it ever 2. This is Spring second read, here we go. It is a vacant showroom, 50-50 split, projected just over 1.3 million rand per annum in your pocket. At 2 million, have it ever 2. What? That's a little cheeky. He's got to come up a little higher. At opening, the opening bid stands with me. Legend, give it a 2 million. And you have it 2 now. At opening bid, have it 2, selling it 2 now. Georgia, here we go. At 2 million, gentlemen, have it. He's got to try harder than that. You're going to have to get up a little early in the morning. At 2 million, Ricardo, please leave the bidders alone. Please, Ricardo. At 2 million, have it 2, have it 2 now. I'm getting jealous here. At 2 million, opening bid, have it 2. At 2. No, he's got to try a lot harder, I said. Not a little bit, a lot. At 2 million, opening bid, have it 2, selling it 2 now. At 2 million, have it 2, selling it 2 million. I'll take 1 if you want to go for it, but nothing less. You can buy the stand for that, you get the buildings for free. Opening bid at 2 million, gentlemen, any of it, selling it 2, selling it 2 now. How much? Thank you, I'll take it. 900, have it 9. Sorry, Georgia. Your buy's out, telephone's in at 900. Have it a 9 now. At 900,000, have it a 9.5, sir. At 950, hit him again, gentlemen. Any other have it a 95. At 50,000 more, gentlemen. Any other have it selling a 50,000 more. The boss is in the house. Here we go. Have it a 55. At 950, have it a 95. First call at 950,000, gentlemen. Any other to go now. Second call. Price, have it a 1 million to go. Have it a 1 and a 1,050,000 now. At 1,050,000, hit him again, gentlemen. Any other have it a 50 more. At 105, have it a 1,050,000. We need chairs, David. At 1,050,000, I'll pay for this one. At 50,000 more, gentlemen. Any other? Oh, last call. At 1,050,000. Second call. As twice at 1,050,000. Foxy, it springs and it's hot. At 50,000, excuse the pun. At 50, have it a 1,050, gentlemen. Any other have it a 1,050. Third and final call. 1.11, have it a 1,150. 150,000, gentlemen. Any other have it selling 1,150. At 1,150,000, gentlemen. Any other to go now. At 1.150. First call. 1,150,000. How's our phone feeling? Second call at 1,150,000, gentlemen. Have it a third and final call. I'm as high. Fair warning at 1 million. You can't even buy the land for that. You can't even put up the building for that. At 1,050,000. Yes, you are. 1,150. Your buy's out, David. He's out. You sure? Ask him again. I need 50,000 more. Your buy's still out. Telephone's in. Looking for another 50. At 1,150,000, gentlemen. Any other to go now? At 1,050,000. Have it. No, sir. You're still out. At 1,150. First call. At 1.1 on the phone. Second call at 1,100,000 on the phone. David, he's out. Confirmed. Telephone's in. First, second, third and final call. Any other evidence? 1.1. Congratulations on the phone. Sold at 1,100,000. She's gone. Telephone gets it. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Springs is hot, Foxy. Thank you, Ant. Is this the right one, Anthony? Okay, great. Just checking. Next up, please. Here we go. Lot number 2. Did you just get a room, please? I'm busy. Next up, please. Lot number 2. Here we go. And you have to go, ladies and gentlemen. Tyra, where are you hiding? Thank you. Telephone bidders online, go. Get them up, please. Here we go. Lot number 272 Pope Street, Bellevue East in Johannesburg. Thank you, Tyra, for handling the property. It's 912 squares of stand, just under 1,000 squares of GLA. You're projected just over roughly about 820,000 rands per annum. It's Res 4 zone, correct, Tyra? Thank you, Georgia. Res 4 zoning, tenanted apartment block, 37 rooms with communal kitchen, between 4 units, storage room available, prepaid electricity, 2 5,000 litre JoJo tanks. You've got 10,000 litre water. Shouldn't be a problem as well. Additional income. There's a basement rented out for recycling plants. You know how much basements? Can we have a look at another view of the property, please? Aerial view or a street view? There we go. There's your property. There is Joburg CBD. There's Ponty. If you have a basement, you know how much they cost to build? Probably more than the entire building. It's double if you go down. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Telephone better online, please. Are we good to go? Thank you. Everyone's online today. We have an opening bid at 1,500,000 rands. 1.5, any other to go ahead, any other to have it, 1.5555. There it is, have it at 175. Already got 1.5 in Joburg at 1,500,000, any other to have it at 1.5555. 1,750 at 175, any other to have it at 175. 3/4 bit, any other to 175. At 70, have it at 1.6, 1.7 a bid, sir. At 1,700,000, 800,000. At 1,800,000, have it at 999, any other to have it to go now. At 1.99, any other to have it at Bellevue East, here we go, sir. 72 Pope Street at 1.9 million, at 1.999. I didn't know, have it at 1,950. 1,950, have it at 2 million, have it at 2.1. At 2.1, you're way behind. At 2,100,000, and you have it at 2.111 now. At 1 million, have it at 2.1 million, and you have it at selling at 2,100,000 rands. At 2.12222, selling at 2 now. At 2,200,000. At 2,200,000, any other have it selling at 2.2, selling at 2.2 now. At 2 million, telephone, he's far down the line. You must wake up now. 2,200,000 at 2.2. Any other have it selling at 200,000. First call at 200,000. Second call at 200,000. That's why, gentlemen, any other to go now at 200,000. How's your buyer feeling? Little faint, little bit of a flu. Tell him to have some ACC 200. Crunch the numbers. It's worth it. Projected over 800, roughly about 820,000 rands per annum. How's he feeling? Give him another discipline. Might parole might help. At 2,200,000, and the other evidence selling at 2.2 now. At 2,200,000, 2,200,000. Don't give me 50, that'll be cheating again. At 2.2 million. Haskell at 2,200,000. 37 rooms. Yes, boss. 2,225,000. If you say so. At 2.25, gentlemen, and you have it at 225, 225, 225. At 2.25, have it at 225, 225. First call at 2,225,000. Second call at 2,225,000. Another 25,000 more, sir. How's your buyer feeling? Not that great either. Are you sure? At 2,225,000. How's online? Nothing yet. At 2.25, gentlemen, and you have it to go. 37 rooms. With a basement, which costs extra, by the way. 2,225,000 once, twice, third and final call. Looks like telephone gets it again. Sold at the telephone, 2,225,000. Thank you, Reggie. Welcome to Galetti, ladies and gentlemen. It's a busy, packed morning for us. Thanks for joining us. Spend your money now before the VAT goes up. It may or may not. We're not sure. They're voting on it today. But if you buy it now, we confirm it now. That's where the VAT stays. Save some money. Buy now. Or bid a Gilly. Lot number 3. Thank you, Clinton. Where's he hiding? Where's Clinton? Yep. You were almost driving the 333, but not so quite. Maybe the next one. 25. 27 and 29 Roper Street, New Centre in Village, Maine. This is your property, Clinton. Thank you. Almost 2,800 squares, 2,739 to be exact. 2,650 GLA. It's a large property. Projected gross annual income, just almost roughly 1.45 million rands. They're your figures. 1.44 to be exact. Projected for the next financial year. Industrial 1 zoning, Clinton. Industrial 1, thank you. It is. VAT registered. Yes, claim the VAT back. It's the only time you can get something back from SARS. Enjoy it while you can. Vacant industrial warehouse. 3-phase power, 120 amp, 2 roller shutter doors, 75-25 warehouse to office split ratio. It's about 1.5 kilometers from the M2 highway. Good arterials and amenities, highways and byways just down the road from your property. We already have it open or not, please, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming online already. Any over it, selling it 2 million now. 2 million opening, but gentlemen, have it 2, have it, selling it 2 now. At 2.25 million. Whoa, there we go. 2.25, 2.5. At 2 million, 500,000, have it 2, 5. At 2,500,000, gentlemen, have it 2.5. Reggie, where's your man? At 2,500,000, there's no money there, Reginald. Please stop talking to the attorneys. At 2,500,000, any other evidence selling at 2.5. At 2,500,000, have it at 2,750. Your man's back in, Ricardo. At 275, have it at 275. At 2,750,000, first call. We'll bang it now. First 2.9. Weird bid, but I'll take it. At 2,900,000, gentlemen, have it at 2.99. 3 million now. At 3 to go, gentlemen, have it at 3. Selling at 3. Hard bid 50, sir. It's a big building. Look at the size of it online. I'll take 3.25. Yes, thank you, we got it. At 3,250,000, gentlemen, any other evidence, 35. At 3,250,000, Ricardo, here we go, sir. At 3.5 million. At 3,500,000 rands. Reggie, you out? Sims, how you feeling? You're in? 3.6, I've got it. 3,600,000 at 3.6. Any other to go, gentlemen? Any other evidence selling at 3.6? Roughly projected, almost 1.5 million ready in your pockets. Projected, and you can claim the VAT back as well. At 3,600,000, any other evidence selling at 3.7 a bid, sir. Another 100,000, here we go. At 3,600,000. First call at 600,000. Second call at 700,000. At 7 of it, have it, evidence, 7 of it, gentlemen, there we go. It's up of the region. There's your drone view. It is a huge property, off-street and on-street parking as well. A big yard. At 3.7 of it, gentlemen, any other to go, Foxy, how are you? At 700,000, 800. How are we feeling, sir? Not sure yet. 700, looking for 8, sir. At 7 of it, have it, evidence, 7 of it, any other evidence, 7 of it now. First call, once at 700,000. Second call at 700,000. Village Main, here we go. 2,650 gross lettable square meters. The bid sitting at 3,700,000. Phone's never been there, all on the floor. First call, second call, third and final, 800, sir. Sure? All in, all done, hammers high. Congratulations, you got it, sir. Sold at 3,700,000. And your man's got it. Thank you. There we go. Point your camera on the big screen, connect on social media, download the digital catalog. Just point your camera to QR code on the big screens. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not online, you're nowhere at the moment. Thank you. Rather, don't point the cameras at me, point at the screen. Use the QR code. Catalogs have run out. We apologize. Use the digital catalog online. Point your camera at the big screen QR code. It's up on the screen as you see it. Thank you, Antoinette, for that. Next up, please, lot number 4. Tyra, you've been a busy girl. This is also your number 12 Ann Road in Glen Austin. Who knew? She farms as well. Almost 10,000 square meters. She is looking for a farmer, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Bursian, yeah, but not from you. She's always wanted to own a tractor. Almost 10,000 squares, 9,502 squares. Agricultural zone. Ag development land, as we see, redevelopment opportunity. A lot you can do with this one. Located just off Allendale Road, 1.2 kilometers from Life Carstenoff Hospital. In case you fall off the tractor, Tyra, you can just get straight to hospital. Multi-purpose use, industrial warehouse or residential housing is in and around the area. Is that correct? I would if I were you. Can we see an aerial view of this one, please? There you go. It looks like one of the last few pieces around, except for your neighbor. The busy built-up area. There's your industrial area. Estates, Midrand, just around the corner. Blue Valley's there. I think Carswell Carstenoff is there as well. We have an opening bid on the land, ladies and gentlemen, at 1.5 million to go. 1.5 million. Any other to go at opening bid stands at 1.5555. At 1.5 million, gentlemen, any other to go at 1.55. This is lot number 4, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 1.5 million, are you bidding, sir? Waving? Just waving, he's fine. At 1.5, already seen him, he nearly fainted. Careful, Reggie. At 1.5 million, gentlemen, any other to go at 1.5555. At 1.5 million, gentlemen, have it selling it out now, any other to go. Is there any interest in lot number 4 at 1.5? I can't take that, sir, it's too low. Must start the bidding at 1.5 million. Now, enters the 1.5. You sure? No problem. We'll pass that property straight through, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate your offered bid, sir, but we can't take that one. Next up, please, lot number 5. Anybody interested in that property, please speak to Farmer Girl Tyra anytime, immediately after the auction. That is now a private treaty sale. Lot number 5. This is Guy's property. Is your buyer on the phone, or is he joining us in the room, Guy? In the room, thank you. Next up, please, 16 Wanderers Street, Johannesburg, CBD. A big screen, if we could change it, please. Lot 5. Who's got that clicker? There we go. Lot number 5. Holy smokes. There we go. It's a building this time. Wanderers Streets. Thank you, Guy. Herb size, almost 1,000 squares. GLA, almost 6,050 square meters. Your projected gross income for the next financial year, approximately 9.8 million rands per annum. It's a lot of projection income in your pocket. Business for zoning, VAT registered, tenanted mixed-use building. 92 tenanted apartments and another 3 rooms. 4 fully tenanted large retail outlets, backup water supply. 10 floors with access control and security. Bustling corner property in the Joburg CBD. If you didn't know it, ladies and gentlemen, 1 million people a day go in and out of Johannesburg CBD. If you want retail, if you want residential, if you want an apartment, there you see it. Can we go back to that aerial view again? There it is. It pretty much looks like the entire building. It is. It is the entire building. All 10 floors. We have it opening with up, please. Lot number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Ever wanted to buy a building with 10 million people a day walking past it? Here we go. Opening bid stands at 45 million now. 45 million. Any other 45, any other selling at 45 million. At 45 million, gentlemen, it's the whole building, sir. The whole thing, all 10 stories. At 45 million, have we ever Mrs. Dowding? Nice to see you, ma'am. At 45 million, have we ever 45? Have we ever 45? Selling at 45 now. At 45 million, opening bid stands at 45 million, gentlemen. I can't take that, so it's a little cheeky. At 45, opening bid, have we ever Mrs. Dowding? 45, sir? Think high, think hard. We know you came here for the building. At 45 million, have we ever 45? Have we ever 45? 45, 45. At 45 million, can't take that either, sir. It's a little cheeky. At 45 million, have we ever 45? 45. Guy, where's your buyer? At 45 million, gentlemen, any other? Pardon? Well, he needs to talk, but talk fast. At 45 million, have we ever 45? Have we ever 45? 45, 45. For 45 million, we're sure, sir. At 45 million, have a bid. Opening bid still stands with me. I'm asking 45, sir. At 45 million, bid stands at 45 million. Any other? 10 stories, 92 tenanted apartments. Retail is all there. It's busy, busy, busy. I'm asking 45 opening bid, gentlemen. Any other 45, 45. There's a lot of. It's a little cheeky, sir. I need a little bit more than that. Little higher. April Fool's was yesterday, sir. At 45 million. We moved the auction just for you. At 45 million, have a 45. Any other evidence selling at 45 million, have a 45 to go now. How's he feeling at 45 million? Springs! Here we go. This is a lot bigger building. At 45 million, have a 45. How are we feeling? How's he feeling? You need to bump it up a little higher, sir. 17 and a half, sir. Thank you. 17 million, 500,000, gentlemen. Any other? Tyra, stand a little closer. He'll bid up to 50 now. At 17 million, 500,000. Any other evidence? 17.5, 17.5, 17.5. It's cheeky, but we'll take it. Easter's coming up. At 17 million, 500,000. Any other evidence? 17.5, 17.5. 18 million, 5, another million, sir. At 18.5, any other evidence? 17.5, 18.5, 75, 18.5. At 17 million, 500,000. Any other evidence? 17.5, 17, 18 and a half, sir. At 85, any other, 85, 85, 85, 5, 5, 5, 5. At 18,500,000. At 85. First call, have it, 19 million, have it, 9, 9, 9. Half a bid's a little cheeky, Ricardo. But you that kind of guy. At 19,500,000. 19,500,000. Any other, 95, have it, 95. 20 million, 20 and a half. At 20,500,000. Did I mention it's 10 stories, 92 a tenant apartment. Retail is all gone. At 9, have it, any other, selling at 20 million and a half now. At 20.55555. At 20 million and a half, gentlemen, any other, 21. 21 million. 21 and a half. At 21.555, selling at 21 and a half, sir. Reggie, where's your man? At 21.5, any other, 21.555. First call at 25, I beg your pardon? 21, 22. At 22 million, gentlemen, any other, it's against you, gentlemen. Against you now at 22 million. Any other 22, any other 22 now. Another 500,000 at 20 for 500,000 more, sir. For one more bid, you get the whole 10-story building at 20. You're in, sir. 22 and a half now at 22.5, 22.5, 22.5. Ricardo, here we go now. Hit him again. Any other bid. Don't run out the room. Phone the bank. Phone the boss. Phone the wife. Phone whoever needs you, but get the money quickly. At 22.5 million, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 22.5, 22.5, 555. First call at 22.5 million. Second call at 22.5 million. Here we go, legend of the hammers high, fair warning, any other to go now. The whole building at 22.5, gentlemen, any other evidence selling it out now. 22.5, 22.5, 555. 10 stories, 92 apartments. Number 16 Wanderers Street, gentlemen, any other projected almost 10 million rand a year. You're going to pay for the building in a couple of years. At 22.5, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 22.5, gentlemen, any other to go. David, where's your man? Well, no, he can't be because he ran out the room on the phone. No. It's money. With that kind of rental, it'll grow back next month. It's easy. 22.5, does he want to be back in? I'd get him back in if I were you. 22.5, David. How's he feeling? 22.5, in or out? Appreciate your patience, sir. 22.5. First call at 22.5. David's coming in at 22.5. I'm just waiting for his answer. Otherwise, the bid's with your man. 22.5, David. He's out. 22.5 million, you sure? First call at 22. Second call at 22. He's going to lose this whole building for half a bid, sir. It is here. I'm waiting for another bid to come in at the back, sir. 22.5, David. Is he in or out? Oh, he's going to lose this whole building for one bid. He's out. Fair warning, sir. First call. He's out at 22.5. Your man's in, Ricardo. First, second, third and final call at 22 million in the over to have it. You're losing it, sir. I'll take a quarter. I don't mind. I've got all day. 20,250,000. No, he's out. You're in, sir. First, second, third and final call. Just bought a building, sir. Congratulations. Sold. 22 million on the nose. Ricardo, your buyer. Thank you. Congratulations, sir. Filling up, please. Thank you to your underbidder. Maybe next time, David. Now that we see the Minister of Cultural Affairs is in the room, lot number 6. Please up on the big screen, please. Oh, there's Ricardo's face again on screen. We have to. Thank you, Georgia. This is your property. Lot number 6, please. Number 169. 4th Avenue in Edenvale. Almost 4,000 squares of GLA. It's a busy property. Residential 3. Residential development land. It's already zoned for 32 dwellings, Georgia. 32. Zoned for 32 already. Res 3. Height zoning at 2 stories. Bordering the Edenvale Bowls Club. Send your dad there. Let's send Mike there. 2.5 kilometers from Greenstone Shopping Centre. Great for Res 3. They can cycle down the road to Greenstone Mall, Foxy. Much nicer mall than the Boxburg Wonderful Mall. Much nicer. They've got Crocs at this mall. It's much nicer. Thank you to our telephones here as well. Ready, have it, open bid. Any offer to go legend at 2,500,000. 2.5, any offer to, it's almost 4,000 squares, sir. At 2.5 million, any offer to have it at 2.5, 275, any offer to have it at 75, 75. At 75 million, any offer to have it. Are you waving or buying, sir? You almost got something in Edendale. Holy smokes, at 275, any offer to. That's. You're looking a bit pale, sir. Are you okay? You almost changed your passport colour. That was so close. Bless you. Thank you for coming, sir. At 275, 75, 75, 555. At 2 million, everyone gets a fair chance at Galetti. At 275, any other, have it at 2.555. 275, thank you. First call at 270, 3 million. At 3, any other, have it selling at 333. 100. You sure? 3.1. I don't mind. It's land. We'll sell it. Georgia at 3,100,000 now. At 3.11, any other evidence selling at 3,100,000. At 3.1, 4,000 squares. Res 3, sir, are you sure? 3.2 million. At 2 million, any other evidence selling at 233, selling at 200 now. At 3,200,000, any other evidence selling at 3,200,000. Not 25, sir. That's Edendale. It's Res 3. It's already zoned for 32 dwellings. We got 3.2 million in your have it selling at 300,000. Nope. You sure? Appreciate it. First call selling at 3,200,000. Second call at 3,200,000. David, any other to go now? At 3,000,002. Guy, where's your man? At 3, we have it at 3.222. Any other have it selling at 300,000? Are you in, sir? What about less than land at Edendale? Put 32 units on. You sure? First call. Second call. At 3.2 million. Fair warning. 3,200,000, third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 3,200,000 Edendale. Kenton, it's your buyer. Lot number 7. Thank you, Sizwe. Where's he hiding? Sizzy, thank you, brother. Here we go. Just get out the way. Your camera's going to crack. I can see it now. 196 Main Street in Johannesburg. Some people do anything to get on camera, including hold the gavel. You sure? It's too big for you. Sizwe, this is yours. 196 Main Street, Johannesburg. Almost 500 squares. Almost 2,000 squares of GLA. Your projected gross just over 1.32 million rands per annum. Thank you, Sis. Industrial 1, prime, mixed-use property. Holy smoke, it's busy today. If we can bring some more chairs out, Guy, would be nice. Hate for our Springs friends to stand all day. They're not used to it. Potential residential, no, that's not. Potential residential income. 15 apartments consisting of 21 beds. Fully tenanted retail, 7 shops. Student accommodation, potential for up to 60 beds. Basement parking can accommodate up to about 20 cars. Please beware, just a catalog correction, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 21 bed property, not a 21 apartment property, as your catalog says. Please listen to my voice. If you do have one of the run-out catalogs, there aren't 21 apartments, they're 21 beds. Thank you for that correction. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our telephone bidders are all here and online. Thank you. We shall proceed. I'll take any offer to go, ladies and gentlemen, at 2,500,000 to start. 2.5 million, any offer to have it at 2,500,000, any offer to have it at 2.555. At 2,500,000, any offer to have it at 2.5, 600, yes or no? Now the 100,000, gentlemen, any offer to have it at 2,500,000 now. At 2.5 million, 600,000. At 2.6, any offer to have it at 21 beds. All the property is there. Retail 7 shop, fully tenanted. At 2,700,000, any other evidence, 700 now. At 2.7 of it, have it, evidence, 700,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. This is 196 Main Street, Joburg CBD. At 2,700,000, there's your property. There's Caltex, there's Crickford, you're right in the middle of everything. At 2.7 of it, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 700,000, have it, evidence, 700,000, first call. Once now at 700,000, it's a busy property. 21 beds, 7 retail shops, already full. Student accommodation for up to 60 beds, and basement parking as well. That's expensive. It is your bid, Ricardo. At 7 of it, have it, your man's in at 700,000 now. At 7 of it, have it, 700,000, gentlemen, have it, your first call. Once at 700,000, twice at 700,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. Hammers high, fair warning. We're selling, gentlemen. It's busy, sir. Great return, projected just over 1.32 million rand every year. In your pocket, the property's going to pay for itself probably in a couple of years. At 2.7 of it, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 700,000, you'll have it, selling at 7 of it now. CBD, there's 1 million people a day going in and out. You will never have a problem with tenants because it's pretty much full. At 2,700,000 once, 2,700,000 twice, third and final. I'll take 50, sir, I don't mind. Things are a little tight. Ask the wife for 50 more. I don't mind. You both get the same chance, gentlemen. 50,000 more, it has to be sold. I don't mind. At 275, yes or no? At 750,000 more, don't lose the property for one bid, sir. You're going to kick yourself tomorrow. Little early Easter present for the wife. You sure? Caesar, how's he feeling? Like Rockefeller, apparently. 2.7 once. 2.7 twice. You sure? Fair warning, gentlemen. Hammers high. 2.7 of it. Any other to go now? At 7 of it, have it, 7 of it, have it. Last call, last chance. Hammers high. Fair warning at 2.7 of it. I prefer not to take it, but I will if I have to. Fair warning, hammers high, last call. You got it, sir. One bid always does it. Sold at 2,700,000. It's yours, Zimbabwe. In Johannesburg CBD, we're selling it and selling it fast at Galetti. The bigger they are, the quicker they go. Lot number 8. Capano, this is yours. Cuts, here we go. Somebody refilled this one, okay. Portion 144 of Farm 534 Milder's Drift in Johannesburg. Thank you, Capano. Looks like you've also become a farmer like Tyra. Lovely to have you both here. 8.7 hectares. Holy smokes. 87,000 square meters, or 8.7 hectares, agricultural development land, main 4-bedroom house with a cottage and staff quarters, agricultural with a proposed and approved development. Thank you. And the approved development has yet to be proclaimed. Please be aware, large support from local municipality for development, density support for development extension, high demand for residential development in this area. Is that correct, Capano? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? High demand area for developments. Can we have an aerial view, please, on a drone shot? Drone shot, please, Mrs. Clicker. There we go. Thank you. You can see out the corner there. Urban Creep is coming in. We do have an opening bid on the lot. Please, ladies and gentlemen, any over to go now. This is lot number 8. We have an open bid on the lot, please, at 800,000 now. Holy cow. 87,000 square meters. 800,000, gentlemen, any other to go, selling at 800,000, any other to go now. At 800,000, better believe it, so we're going to sell it at 800,000, and you have it selling at 85. 900,000 now. Have it, we have it at 900,000, gentlemen, for 8.7 hectares. At 900, have it, we have it at 9.9, have it at 95. At 95, have it at $1,050,000. Nice bid, I'll jump it, I'll take it. 1.1, 1,150,000. At 115, 150, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 150,000, have it at 155. 8.7 hectares. That's a lot of land. 1,150,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. Reggie, how's your man feeling? At 1.150. The cheapest farm you'll ever buy in Milder's Drift, sir. 1,150,000, gentlemen, any other to go, have it at first call. Once at, yes, sir? More coffee? 1.2. 1.2 million. 1,200,000. First auction, we'll go after you. 1.2 million, gentlemen, in the other to go. 8.7 hectares. 125 for 50 more. Now you see what you started. 1,250. 1,250,000, gentlemen, in the other to have it at 225. At 250,000, have it for a whole 8.7 hectares. Got to be the cheapest farm we ever sold. And it looks like you're going to be able to put up a lot there. 1,250,000, gentlemen, in the other to go. Don't lose it for one bid. At 250,000, you have it at 25. First call at 250,000. Second call at 250,000, gentlemen, at 1.3. Back in, sir. Back in more coffee. You said it, sir. This time, you get as much cream on that coffee as you like. 1.3 million in your habit. Justin is out at 1.3. Tyra, where's your buyer? 1,000,003. It's with me in front here in the other at 1.3, 335, yes or no? At 35, 30, 35, 30, 35. Ricardo, he's out. He's out, gentlemen. Reggie, your man's in. At 1,300,000, habit we have it at 1.333. You have Felskun, sir. You might just need to buy some. 1,300,000 once. 1,300,000 twice. Third and final call. David, fair warning. Reggie, he's there. Third and final call. 1.3 last call. Looks like you just started farming, sir. Sold, sold, sold. 1,300,000 rand. You got it, sir, with your coffee. Making lots of farmers today, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody wants a pair of Felskins and a stocking to walk around with. Lot number 9, pretty much halfway through the auction. Thanks for joining us on what is a very busy afternoon at Galetti. Chairs are full, standing room only on the stream. Lots of people online as well. Thank you for joining us across South Africa. And somebody watching from Botswana, I see as well. This is lot number 9, Capano. Where's he gone? Is he back? He's still here. Portion 145 at the farm, 534 Builders Drift. You've got another farm, sir. This one's bigger and it's got mealies on. No, I'm joking. No mealies on this one. We will throw some trees. Is it right next door, Capano? Right next door to the last farm? Buy 2, sir. Buy 2 for the price of 1. How's that? 9.7 hectares. It's bigger. Still agricultural development land. Main 4-bedroom workshop area. 2 cottages. This one have another house on it as well. Capano? Another house on this one too. Well, they've both got houses. Agricultural with a proposed and approved development plan yet to be proclaimed. Large support, local area. Everybody wants you to build. High demand for resi development in the area as well. We have it opening in the lot, please, ladies and gentlemen, 1 million to go now. 1 million opening, but have it, we have it at 1 point, you have it 1 million, but have it, everybody wants a farm in Builders Drift. It's big. That's the only place kind of the northern suburbs can push now. East is booked, only west. 1.25 at 1,250,000. Would you like a bigger farm, sir? 1.25555 at 1,250,000. 1.5 at 1.5 million in the other evidence setting 1.555. 175, gentlemen, in the evidence, not 100, sir. It's bigger. And this one's better. It's got trees. 175 at 175, gentlemen, in the other evidence 175, 75, 55. At 175, gentlemen, in the other evidence 175, 2 million to go now. At 2 million, have it, he's got his coffee, so he must sip it quickly. At 1, in the other evidence, 2 million, gentlemen, in the other evidence 2, selling it 2 now. At 2 million, gentlemen, have it, selling it 2, selling it 2 now. At 2.1. 2,100,000 at 2.1, gentlemen. Have it. This is lot number 9. We're selling at 2,100,000 in the other. See what happens? Land all of a sudden gets very expensive in Johannesburg, especially if you can build and build fast. At 2,100,000, gentlemen, in the other. This is right next door to your other farm, sir. You got fellies, but does he have? 2.1, you're sure? First call at 2,100,000 in the other city. 2.150. 2,150,000 at 150,000, gentlemen, in the other 1.5, 5. At 2,150,000, bigger in the other have it a fair call in the other to go now. At 2,150,000 once, 2,150,000 twice. 2.2, Sizzler? No, he's out. You sure? Fair warning. Once, twice, third and final call. Another farm coming your way. You sure? 2,150,000, third and final call. You got it, sir. Sold at 2,150,000. Let me introduce you to your new neighbor, sir. Lot number 10. Lot number 10, please. Moving swiftly on to the metropolis of New Doornfontein. Please be aware there is a catalogue correction. It's not in the Maboneng precinct. According to the deed search, it says New Doornfontein. Is that correct, David? Thank you. Nice to see you, Mrs. Dawson. There we have it, number 55 on Beak Street. Let's say yes. in New Doornfontein, David's property. Almost 2,600 squares of stand. Your GLA, almost 1,900, just a couple of squares below that. Your projected gross annual income, projected gross on this, I think my figures are definitely wrong. 1.5, David? What our projected gross here? Just over 1.5 million per annum. General zoning, vatable property as well. Fully tenanted CBD retail. Aerial view, please, on the drone. There's our gross, 1.515. Can we have an aerial drone shot, please? There we have it. Huge facilities. And it pretty much looks like there's a taxi rank right in front of your building, David. Is that correct? Is it dead weird? Is he hiding? Artemis. Great foot traffic, great frontage. There's a taxi rank. Busy, busy, busy. Main 4-bedroom house. I beg your pardon. Zone Business 1. Fully tenanted CBD retail block. Zone Business 1. 9 tenants in place. Leases expire between 2027 and 2029. Tenants been there for quite some time, David. Yes, thank you. They all want to be there with that full frontal taxi rank. Lots of foot traffic past your building. Located in the taxi transport square. High volumes of foot traffic. 1 kilometer from Ellis Park Rugby Stadium. Wear your Springbok jersey every Friday. Please be aware, generators are owned by each tenant. And there's a catalog correction. It's in New Doornfontein and not Maboneng. Not in Maboneng. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go, please. This is lot number 10. Lot number 10, it's online. Here we go. We have it open a bit at 2 million to go now. 2 million opening with gentlemen. Any over to go, have it at 2 million. Have it at 2.1, sir. At 2,100,000. And have it at 2.111. Any over to go now. At 2,100,000. Have it at 2.2. Thank you, sir. At 200,000. Have it at 2.2. Have it selling at 200,000. There's the taxi ring, so another drone shot, please. At 2,200,000. And you have it selling at 2.2, sir. At 300, how much? I've got 2.2. Auction got to go up, not down. I don't know why. You've done this before, guy. You should know. 2,200,000. And if there's a lag and he's watching YouTube, that's probably why. It's a 10-second lag. He needs to watch the live stream on that Galetti app. At 2,200,000, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. I'll take a 50 more. At 50,000 more, gentlemen, and you have it at 2,200,000. Have it at 2,250,000. At 25. At 250,000, have it at 250,000, gentlemen, and you have it to go now. It's Zone Business 1, 9 tenants in place. Where was his bid? At 2.2. At 2,200,000 now. At 2.2, gentlemen, any other to go, it's selling at 2,200,000. Bid correction, it stands at 2.2, so any other to go now. We're selling first call. Once at 2,200,000. David, you're there. Second call. That's twice at 2,200,000. Any other to selling at 2.2, sir. At 2,200,000. Pardon? Who said that? Bids with David at 2.2. Don't be that person on the phone. You usually are. 2.2 million. Guy, your man's in. Telephones are out. At selling at 2,200,000. Have it at 2.2222 now. At 2,200,000. Nope. Not on the phone yet. You're out, sir. At 2,200,000. He's just listening to my voice for fun. You think of a lot better things to do. At 2,200,000 once. 2,200,000 twice. Third and final call. Fair warning on the phone and the floor. David, your man's in. At 2,200,000. Third and final call. Hammers high, horse call. Sold at 2,200,000. Coming in late, thank you for joining us. Standing room only, I'm afraid. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. They've registered. Georgia, have they registered as well? Your late buyers? Perfect. Here we go, lot number 11. 1375 Albertina, Sisulu Road, Bertram's, Johannesburg. We're going back to the CBD. There's your property. Caltex is right next door. Spar is next door to that. What a great, busy road, Albertina Sisulu. George's property, 911 square meters, 643 squares of GLA, almost R500,000 gross projected income every single year. Business one, vacant corner retail site. Let me remind you what happens with retail in the city. It goes crazy. 1 million people in and out every day. Corner site. It is a corner site. Is it? Corner stand. Sorry, yes, boss. Corner stand, can't see it right in the picture. I'd put in fast food if I were you. High visibility for advertising purposes, 2 roller shutter doors, prepaid water, potential for a drive-through site. A couple of our bidders have asked that, entirely up to you and what American fast food outlet you put in it. Located alongside Albertina Sulu Road, allowing easy access to Joburg CBD. We have it open at up, please, ladies and gentlemen. Any offer to go at $1 million now. 1 million opening bid, have it, we have it at 1, and you have it setting at 1.25. At 1.25 million, have it, we have it at 1.25. At 1,250,000, gentlemen, and you have it at 1.25. 1.3. 1.4445, have it, we have it at 1.5. At 1,500,000, have it, we have it at 1.5555. David, your man's in at 1.6. At selling at 600,000, have it at corner retail site in the CBD. Gotta believe it. At 1,600,000. I can think of exactly the fast food outlet I want to put in. 1.7. At 7, have it, we have it at 1.7, but have it at 75, yes or no? At 75, 800,000, have it at 1.888, selling at 800,000. At 8, have it, we have it at 1.8, sir. 1.8. You are so close. Don't stop now. You know exactly who you need to put in this building. It's a corner stand. American fast food chains only like corner stands. At 1,800,000, gentlemen, any over to go now. They'll be there. They'll sign that 20-year lease. You know they will. 1,800,000. First call at 1,800,000. Second call, that's twice at 1,800,000. Any over to go now. 1,850. Another 50,000 more. At 1,850,000, gentlemen, any over to go. Sending at 85. And 85,000, Foxy, any over to go bid, sir. And 85, Mike, yes or no, sir. And 850,000. Once. Twice at 850,000, and the other day at 85, 900,000. At 900, someone knows something that we don't. 1.95, yes or no? At 95, have it at 95 is not your bid, so you're not in. At 90, 95, 55. At 1.9 million once, 1.9 million twice. He's bidden a few, but does he have anything yet? 1,900,000. Corner retail site in Johannesburg. Once. That's twice. Third and final call. 1,900,000. Have it at 95. Yes or no, gentlemen? Have it at 95. David, it's retail. It's a corner site. You could potentially sell a lot of chicken here, sir. Just putting it out there. I'm going to. 1,900,000. Once, twice. Third and final call. Sold at 1,900,000. Congratulations. Please invite us to the opening. It's up, please. A lot number 12. A lot number 12. Let's go. Thank you to everyone who's joined us this afternoon. There's about 5 or 6 lots to go. Cappuccinos are still flowing. Grab us for a muffin or a bite to eat afterwards. The bar will be open for compliments of Ricardo's team. Lot number 12. Ready for you. Just dip the dummy in, dip the dummy out. Heilbronn Road in the Free State. Darius. Another farm. Holy smokes. You turn agricultural today. Welcome to the Free State, Darius. Only a few miles, have you? As you're wearing Felskins? Yep, he is. Earth size, just over 25,000 square meters. 25,157 to be exact. This is zoning agricultural, VAT registered, Darius. Just not, yeah, it's fine. Prime land for farming. Ideal for cattle farming, dairy farming, crop production. Free State along the Heilbronn Road. Great potential for operations. This is a freehold property. It is a freehold property. There you have it. Any over to go, ladies and gentlemen. 25,000 square meters. It's a lot number 12. We have an opening, but it stands at 700,000 Rand. 700,000, any other evidence selling at 700,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 700, have to evidence, 700, gentlemen, have to evidence, 700, have to any other to go, sir. At 700,000, have to evidence. Buy another farm in the Free State, sir. You can send the mother-in-law to farm this one. At 700,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. It's land, it's Free State, it's expensive. At 700, have to evidence. I must, that's a little cheeky, sir. Can we have another aerial drones view of that property? Yes, did you see? Where's the dam? Is that the Vol Dam? You get water frontage, sir. Did I mention the water frontage? Do you fish, sir? Would you like to start? 550, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. At 550,000, gentlemen, any other evidence selling at 550,000 now. At 555, 55, 55 now. At 600,000, gentlemen, any other evidence selling 50 more. At 600,000, gentlemen, have it. You bought a couple more, buy another one. At 600,000, have it, selling 60,000, have it, any other to go now. At 600,000, gentlemen, have it, 600,000, gentlemen, here we go. At 600,000, once at 600,000, second call at 600,000. How are we feeling for 50,000 more? You get the whole property. That's the Vol Dam. I thought there were crops, but no, it's water. At 600, have it, 600, have it, 600. 6 and a quarter, sir. At 6 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it at 65, 65, 65. 25,000 more. At 6 and a quarter, have it at 6 and a quarter, gentlemen, have it at 65, 55. First call. Once at 625,000. 650. Another 25,000, sir. 675. 675. Fishing is there, boating is there, swimming is there. Big fish in the bowl. Is that the Vol Dam? Got 6 and a quarter, sir. I beg your pardon. We have 650. The partner's buyer. Another 25,000, sir. We'll throw in some frontage as well. I've got 650. Looking for another 25, sir. 25 more. Where can you buy water frontage for 25 grand, sir? 650,000, gentlemen. Any other to go now? Bid high, bid hard, sir. 675. Gentlemen, you're out. He's in. At 675, 75, 75 now. At 670, have we ever 670? Pardon? It's right here. Same row as you, sir. You're fighting it out. At 675,000. First call. At 675, gentlemen, have we ever 675, 55. 25,000 squares just over. 675. Second call. That's twice at 675. Have we ever 675, 75, 75. You bought a couple already. What's another one, sir? 675. Fair warning. Guy, your man's in. Gapana, you're out. At 75. Have we ever 75, 75. Fair warning, gentlemen. In or out? Fair warning, last call. No, don't give me 5. Do not give me 5. Otherwise, this gentleman will as well. 675 all in, last call. Sold, sold, sold. That's 675. Congratulations, sir. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you to Unlimited. Congratulations, sir. Many, many happy hours of fishing and frying and mealies. Line number 13. Papano, holy cow, more agricultural. But it's going, and it's going fast. This is Capano's property, lot number 13. Portion 136 of the farm, 534 Mildersdrift, Johannesburg. 2.59 hectares, almost 26,000 square meters. Development land, agricultural with a proposed and approved development that has yet to be proclaimed. Please be aware, opportunity to purchase portion individually or as a group. You'll have to be the same bidder on the next one as well. Large support from local municipality to build. Density support, high demand in the area as well. We have it open in this property, ladies and gentlemen. Any over to go now? It is over 25,000. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. 25,000 square meters. We have it opening with this farm in Mildersdrift at 300,000 rand. 300,000 rand. Any over the evidence selling at 300. Pardon? Thank you. 300,000. Any over the go now. At 400 evidence selling at 300,000, gentlemen. for 25,000 squares. Can we have a drone view, please? At 25,000, any other evidence? And there you go. At 20, a lot of trees on your property. At 25,000, you have it selling at 300,000 now. At 25,000 square meters, at 300,000, selling it out now. At 300,000, have it selling. We're selling, gentlemen. We're selling all of them. At 300,000, selling once now. At 300,000, gentlemen, any other to go now. At 300,000, have it. You're not into. Not yet. If you want, I've got to see that number. At selling at 300,000, gentlemen, any other to selling at 300, any other to go now. At 300,000, have it selling at 333 now. There it is. There's the 114. Looks like you've got broilers next door on the same strip of land. I'd put up if I were you. 300,000, gentlemen, how are we feeling? Bought a lot of land today. Are we sure? 300,000 once? No, sir, you're not in yet. The bid's with me at the opening bid. Nobody want this lot? We sure? 300,000 once? 300,000 twice? Hoop, hoop. That's too cheeky. I'll take 2. Fair. It's halfway. It's 2.5 hectares, sir. You don't want. Which one would you like, sir? The bottom half or the top half? 150,000 at 150,000, gentlemen. Any other average selling 150,000 now. You'd better bet on the other one as well. Does the wife know you're here today? You're buying all the farms. At 150,000, gentlemen. Any other average. We'll sell it at 150,000 once. 150,000 twice. 2.6 hectares. 100,000, just joking. At 150,000, have it. Yes, sir? Haha, you see? Now you've opened the door now. You see? If you listened to the auctioneer, you would have got it. 175. Someone's wife is going to get an early Easter present. You might be sleeping at David's house. At 175, gentlemen, any other have it at 175, 75, 75. 200 might scare him, sir. I don't know. At 175, gentlemen, any other have it. Not many properties left after this. In fact, maybe 4 left. At 175, gentlemen, any other have it at 175, 75, 75. Did your man's in? First call at 175. Second call at 175, gentlemen. 200,000. It's the price of a garage in Cape Town. Come on, gentlemen. 175. Don't lose the property for one bid. You sure? She looks gorgeous. Do we mention the trees, sir? At 175. I don't mind selling it. Once at 175. Twice at 175. Fair warning, gentlemen. All in, all done. Last call. Sold, sold, sold. You got it, sir. Many happy hours of farming. It's gone. Lot number 14. Here we go. Happen to have some more land. Portion 55 of the same farm in Mildersdrift, 13.2 hectares. This is lot number 14, 13.2 hectares. Thank you. It's all there. It's all done. Same area. It's pretty much. Can I have an aerial view, please? There she is. Lot number 14. This is portion 55. Much, much bigger. 13.2 hectares. We have it open it up, please, ladies and gentlemen. Any over there, over 1,500,000 now. 1.55, and you have it. You got the neighboring property at 1,500,000, 175. At 170, have it at 175, 5, 2 million, and you have it at 2.1. At 2 million, 1, have it setting at 1 million, have it at 2 now. At 2.2, setting at 3 now. At 2,300,000, have it at 2.3. It is 13.2 hectares. 132,000 square meters at 2,300,000. Have it at 1 million, have it at 2.333 now. at 2,300,000. Come on, Capano. At you have it selling any other evidence selling it out now at 2.3333 now. It's 132,000 square meters, sir. It stands at 2,300,000. Any other average, don't break it. At 2,333,50, sir. Yes or no? 50 more? At 235.35. Thank you. Any other average selling at 2,400,000 now. At 4's a bit, David. Have it at 2.444555. 2,450 at 2,450,000. Gentlemen, have it at 245.45. Your partner, there we go. Come on, says we're at 245.45. First call at 2,450,000. Gentlemen, any other to go now. Second call. That's twice at 245. Have it at 45. 50 more? No, sir. At 245.45. Appreciate it. Thank you to the better. First call at 2,450,000. Second call at 2,450,000. Reggie, your man's out. You sure? How sure? You were so close. You're bidding hard, sir. 50 more? Nope. At 245.45. First, second, third and final call. Thank you, sir. Sold. 2,450,000. If it's land, it's going today, Galetti. Bring it here and off it goes. Lot number 15. Just a handful of properties left, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sell some more now. Lot number 15. This is portion 27 of the same farm. This is the last farm in this area of land. This is the last farm in Mildersdrift. Thank you, Capana. Almost 20 hectares. Just under 200,000 square meters of land. Agriculturally, again, with a proposed and approved development that is yet to be proclaimed. There we have it. We have it. Open it up, please, ladies and gentlemen. We have it. Open it up, please. Any other to go now? 2 million opening bid, gentlemen. Any other is selling at 2 million for 19.6 hectares. At 2 million, gentlemen. Any other is selling at 2 million. Any other is selling at 2. Thank you now. At 2 million, I'll take 2.25 now. At 2.25, but have it at 2.25. 2 million opening bid standard. Got your buyers. He's in. At 2, I'm asking 2.25, sir. No, sir, not 25. This is the largest piece we've got, and it's the last. At 2 million, open it, the bids with Ricardo. At open it, have it at 2. Have it selling at 2. Any other have it selling at 2 now. At 2 million, open it, have it a fair warning, gentlemen. Have it at 2.25, yes or no. This is the last farm we got in this area, gentlemen, and it's the biggest. 2 million once. Is it a one-horse race? 2 million twice. Looks like it. It's almost 20 hectares, almost 200,000 square meters. Yep, it is the last, and it's the biggest. Capano, where's he gone? Speaking to the buyers, is this the biggest piece we got? Almost 20 hectares, and it's the last one. At 2 million, open a bit, gentlemen. Have it at 2 million, have it at 2.5, yes or no? At 2.25, but have it at 2.25, but have it. You saved a lot of money on the other one. But this is huge. Almost 20 hectares. At 2 million, open a bit, the bid standard, and then you have it heading at 2. One horse race, I don't mind, sir. Once at 2 million, twice at 2 million. Ricardo, your man's there. At 2 million, 2.1. You were close at 2 million. Ricardo, you're out. 2.1 million, gentlemen, and the other is heading at 2.1 million. For the biggest piece of the afternoon. Last one in Mildersdrift at 2,100,000 now. 2.2. How's he feeling, Ricardo? I know that, but I want him to buy a farm. At 2 million, you're out, sir. At 2.111. Any other is heading at 100,000 now. At 2.1. No, sir, you're out. You sure? First call, 2,100,000. Second call, Reggie, you're in at 2,100,000. Fair warning, gentlemen. Any other to go now. 19.6 hectares. Largest piece in the area, Mildersdrift. Once, twice, at 2,100,000. You want it, sir? You got it. Sold. 2,100,000. Congratulations, sir. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you kindly, but thank you to High Buyer. Many any happy hours of finding the Easter eggs on 20 hectares, sir? You'll never find them. Lot number 16, just a handful left. In fact, I think we've got about 3 to go. Any other to go, ladies and gentlemen? Here we up. Thank you. 2, 16, and 17. Right. The no reserve properties, here they come. Unit 12 is first. Thank you, Reg. These are yours. First unit is unit number 12, Kelvin View Business Park in Spartan, Johannesburg, Gauteng. Mother Earth size, Reg, is just about 22,000. The combined stand 22. The GLA on this one is about 172 squares. There's your size. Your actual gross income on this one, tenanted about 126,000 Rand a year. Industrial one, VAT registered, tenanted industrial unit. Power 60 amps, double story height, roller shutter door, secure access in a very secure controlled park. Versatile use, suitable for logistics, light manufacturing or storage. Strategic access, close proximity to Oliver Tambo, the R21. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is unit 12, and straight after we will do unit 11. Our telephone bid is already online. Floors, thank you, online. Here we go. We have an opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. Any opening bid stands at $1 million to go now. 1 million opening bid. Have it 1 million, gentlemen. Any opening bid. Have it 1 now. At $1 million opening bid. Have it 1 million. Have it 1. Any. This is unit number 12, sir. No reserve. We're selling. At $1 million to go. Have it 1. Any opening bid, sir. At $1 million to go, 1, gentlemen. We have to go. We have to sell. At $1 million. Have it 1, gentlemen. Have it. How much? 700,000 on the phone, gentlemen. No reserve. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. At 700,000, have it 700, but have it 800, yes or no? At 700, have it 800, 700, 800, 700, any over to go now. At 700,000, no reserve. We're selling high, selling now. At 700,000, it's on the phone. It's 700, gentlemen. Don't phone this afternoon. 750. We're selling now. This property has no reserve. At 750, it's on the floor when Johannesburg telephone is out. 800,000, 8.5, sir. The hammer's gone, the property will be gone. 800,000, 8.25, sir. You sure? 800,000, tell me it's on the phone at 800,000. Any other evidence at 800,000 now? At 800,000. Once! At 800,000. Twice! At 800,000. Fair warning, we've got one left after this. At 800,000 rands. You sure, sir? Fair warning, it's on the phone. 800,000. Sold! On the telephone, it's gone. Selling high, selling fast, and Galetti this afternoon. Just feel that sound a little bit less, thank you. This is the last lot for the afternoon. It is also no reserve. The hammer falls, this property is gone. Unit 11. Is it the neighboring property? Right next door. Right next door, thank you, Reggie. Unit 11, this is 155 square meters. Gross on this, 148 and a half. 148, 800, is that correct, Reggie? Yep. Your gross slightly higher on this one. There we have it, industrial one. The property is right next door to the first one we've sold. R1 million. 1 million over to gentlemen, and over $1 million. Have it $1 million to go now. At R1 million, one opening, but have it this one. You're getting a little more out, you got a better tenant. At $1 million to go, one, right next door. At $1 million to go, have it one, and you have it, setting it out now. At $1 million to go, gentlemen, we're selling. At $1 million to go, one, and you have it, I wouldn't. 5, 600 on the phone. At 600, have it 6.5, sir. At 65, 5. 650 on the floor. Telephone is out at 650. Any other 65. 700 and a half, sir. At 700, 700, gentlemen. Any other 700. You've done this before? 7.25. I don't think it's going to scare our telephone. 725 in Johannesburg. 750, 775, sir. At 75, another 25,000 more, gentlemen. Any other setting at 725. At 775, 75, 55. 775. At 3/4, gentlemen, any evidence, 775.5. No reserve. Selling on the fall of the hammer at 775, 55. First call at 775. Second call at 775. Reggie, your man's in. 800 back on the phone. You are so close, sir. I'm selling this. You're getting more returns out of this one. 8 1/4, sir. Don't lose a no reserve or one bid. It's a weekend away for 2 in Delstrom with a lot of brandy or whiskey. 8 1/4. One more bid. 800,000 on the phone. At 800,000, gentlemen, no reserve auction. Here we go. And you have to go now. Only at Galetti at 800,000 once. Ah, you see. Now you're going to Brakpan Dam for that prize, sir. 810. 810,000. No Easter eggs for you, sir. 810,000. Last lots, no reserve. 810 once. 810 twice. You're telling me you scared him for 10,000? How much? 820. You're not going to scare each other for 10,000 rand. 820,000 once, twice, third and final call. You sure, sir? You said no last time. I'm not going to believe you. That's it. He's out. Telephone's in. Sold. At 810,000. He's sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our next auction. Except for next week. Our next auction in Johannesburg is the 28th of May. It's going to be the biggest one in the last couple of years. It's going to be huge. Our next auction in Cape Town is next Thursday. Next Thursday in Cape Town. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to our buyers. Collect your hampers on their way out, and good night.